Hello everyone, welcome. I did not have an intro, but I have a quick little build for the lovely little Wolverines. And they fit so perfectly into our cold climate zoo, which is where we are today. We're still kind of fixing up some areas before we can do our first tour, and they were the perfect filler animal for some of the spaces that we are kind of left blank, not knowing what to do with it. So that also makes it a relatively small habitat, which I'm aware of, but I still think it's fine. It's realistic size, I guess. Some of the habitat sizes in this are not that realistic, so I feel small next to the other ones, but I think it's actually a good size for a zoo, at least. A lot of this zoo is very much huger than most zoos would do it. So yeah, that's what we're building today, and it's pretty straightforward. It's a lot of faux rocks and a lot of like tree trunks to climb on and stuff. So that's what I envisioned when I heard that the Wolverine was going to come to the game. But overall, I think it's not going to be an animal that I'm going to be using a lot. I mean, it has nothing to do with the animal, the quality of it. It's just that I don't think it's like an animal that will always pop to mind when you're like, okay, what could I place in this zoo, So it was good for this one, but we will see how versatile it's going to be. I'm not really like filled with ideas for the Wolverine, I guess. But yeah, they were perfect for this one, so they served their purpose, I guess. And yeah, it was fun to build with this like rocks and trees and stuff. And I'm trying really, really hard right now not to cough, actually, because still sick. Didn't change since yesterday or since 2 months ago, but yeah, not really going well for my voice lately. But better for Planet Zoo. And I don't know, I've been hitting the forums again, and I don't know what to think. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more support next year, but guys, it has to be birds. It has to at least be domestic animals. It should be aquariums, you know what I mean? It feels due. Not that, the packs that we're getting so far are bad, they're not, but I feel like if we get birds, aquariums, maybe domestic, that would mean that we are still looking at a lot more to come. Whereas if we continue with the packs as they are, I think this is like closing out the game. You know what I mean? And I think that a lot of people kind of like share this sentiment, and that's where I stand too. But you shouldn't judge something by what it is not, so I'm not judging this pack on not being birds. I am, just judging it on what it is, and it is something I'm excited for. I love colder climates, and yeah, I don't know. Eurasia was a good pick for me, but I don't know. It felt like a mountainy thing, which I personally. There's one animal that I really wanted for this. I don't know. I can't recall right now. Was it a palace cat, maybe? I don't know. Also, if I was kind of hoping that if we ever see Europe again, we would see Scottish Highland cattle. They're probably my number one on my wish list. They're so cute. No, wait. Number one on my wish list is geese, but then the Highland cattle. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to do like a wish list. On the forums. I always look at it and then I start rating one, and then the next day I look at it and I'm like, oh my god, no, I want completely different things. I feel like I'm too indecisive to participate in the wish lists, but I really want to. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so far happy with the pack, and I promised you a crazy build, and I continue to build it today, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling it anymore, so I might just post it like kind of as a joke to get my jokey idea across. But I honestly, and this is gonna sound kind of dumb, but I still in my new apartment don't have like regular internet, like Wi-Fi, so I will, I have to pay for data, like mobile data, to upload stuff, and I just don't think that my kind of failed attempt at a funny thing is really worth doing that. So I rather finished up the Wolverine and given to you. I guess. This one that hopefully is a bit more like helpful for when you're deciding what to vote for your Wolverines, rather than a silly little laugh. So I might still post it though. But just like a teaser here, it's kind of along the lines of my emu bedroom, if you remember that. Oh my god, anyway, we don't have much time anymore, so let's go over to the real-time part me. Whee!
Alright, welcome to our little Wolverine exhibit. There's some issues with the paths. People get stuck here, I don't know. We're gonna ignore that for now, so technically they should be able to walk through here, but they don't. But yeah, we're not here for the visitors, we're here for the Wolverines. Yeah, they're like semi-good at using their climbing structures. But I love it so much. I love that it looks more natural. I feel like, I'm here for the looks, not for the working the animations, So I'm really happy with those. They can actually walk through this little opening here, which is nice. And they can actually use the little cave. So that's really all I could ask for. But let's go into the visitor's perspective, even though I just said that we don't care about visitors, but we care when it's us, like narcissists. Um so yeah, this little guy here is showing up his or her exhibit here quite nicely. And honestly I just recycled this little fence that we used for the prairie dogs and kind of made it a bit taller. And that's kind of it. I kind of recycled a lot of things. I made a little wall out of it here, and I feel like this exhibit in general, with its placement and style and everything, it kind of feels like an afterthought. Like they were like, "Oh, we kind of need to fit some animal here. What can we do?" But honestly, I quite like that. I think that that just makes it a little bit more not interesting, a little bit more realistic, because that happens, and you need exhibits like that are not like showstoppers, but that they're still quite nice. One thing I want to point out is that it looks pretty small, but if you look at it from up top, I don't think it's that small, because they have all this space going up the mountain here, um, and that makes it kind of bigger than what it feels like to the visitor, which is great. And I'm also happy that I could include another one of these gigantic trees in the back here, because I feel like I'm always a bit shy of using the really really big foliage. So yeah, welcome to the zoo, big tree. um and okay, I'm not seeing any Wolverines now. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out what's going on with the visitors over here. And oh my god, there's a prairie duck using the tunnel. That's so cute. Um, okay, anyway, that's not what we're here for. But yeah, so overall, by the way, I didn't even give you a rundown where it really is. It's across from the Prairie Dog Playground, and this is our restaurant, and this is where the river goes, so it's pretty far, close to the entrance, basically. I know we're kind of jumping all around in this zoo at the moment, but I kind of want to finish up the first bit of it and then do a tour of it. So this actually came in super handy, but I'm assuming I've said all of this in the voiceover already. Like I said, as long as my um old no wait until I have internet and can get Premiere on my new laptop, unfortunately I cannot edit on this laptop, so it's kind of a back and forth, and that's why I'm doing it a different order than usually. So yeah, excuse me if I'm saying things double at the moment, but that's hopefully going to be resolved pretty soon. But until then, yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope to see you around for probably more videos on the Eurasia pack. I'm still pretty excited for it. And yeah, hope to see you around another time. Bye!